Special voting in a by-election in the Thabazimbi Local Municipality in Limpopo is underway. About 4,000 people have registered for special votes and 600 of them are for home visits. And now voting will close at 5 o'clock this afternoon. SABC News reporter Pimani Baloyi is in Thabazimbi monitoring the by-elections for us.
Day where special votes are currently taking place. Tomorrow we'll see a municipal-wide by-election. There are over 56 polling stations where residents will be voting for. But as you may recall, this instability, political instability that was caused by a fight between these political parties led to a lot of service delivery challenges, which we are told are being resolved by the administrator who's running that municipality while this by-election is still ongoing. The challenges involve a lack of water, things like uncollected garbage throughout most areas in this area, but also a bill to Eskom that amounted to about 300 million rand and a bill to Makhali's Water of around 200 million rand. So we are told that the administrator is ensuring that all these bills are settled and that stability is put in place before a new council that will be elected today and tomorrow and hopefully inaugurated sometime next week will be able to run that municipality successfully. But to speak more about preparations for both today and tomorrow, I'm joined by the Provincial Electoral Officer from the IEC here in Limpopo, Menkaro Mateta. Mateta, thank you so much for your time. We're in front of one of your polling stations. We've seen some special voters walking in. We've also seen others throughout this area. How is day one of this by-election going so far?
Well, so far we are quite happy, particularly with the home visits, that those who have applied, we are finding them at home. The station visits are a bit slow. We were expecting 4,038 people to visit the voting stations. They are very, very slow. And those who have missed an opportunity today, they still have an opportunity to participate tomorrow. And we're encouraging them to come out in their numbers to break this curse where the voter turnout in Thabazimbi is just around 40%. This time around, we're working and our ambition and our vision is to have a voter turnout of around 60%.
About 600 of these special voters have applied for your officials to visit their homes, and you have until 5 p.m. this afternoon to do that. Do you think you'll be able to? Are you anticipating any challenges around that? Are people there when you get to their homes?
Yes, indeed, we are quite excited. Some of the teams are done. So we are redirecting them to go and assist in areas where they still have high numbers. For example, there is a voting station in Northam called Kraus Primary School. So they have more than almost 100 applicants for home visits. So some of the teams are joining them so that they tackle and complete the home visits by 5 o'clock. Most of these people have been found at home, and this is a positive factor on our part.
Let's talk about that low voter turnout. Do you feel enough has been done? You have the statistics of the last general election, but also of the previous local government election. Has enough been done both by yourself and the contestants in this by-election to ensure that as many people as possible come and cast their vote?
Indeed, we have done everything in our power. We have hired field workers. We have the billboards, we were on radio, we were on television, encouraging people to participate and showing them the importance of democracy. Political parties, we have 21 political parties as well as 5 independent candidates. All of them have been working hard. Some of them organized rallies over the weekend. Even yesterday, some of the political parties were still running their rallies. So we hope with all these campaigns, they have until 12 midnight. The last minute, perhaps campaigns and encouraging people to support them. We are hopeful that with these 21 parties and 5 independent candidates, we'll get the numbers that we need to achieve that 60% target that we are working for.
This must be costly for the taxpayer. How much are you spending to run this entire municipal-wide by-election?
Indeed, elections are quite expensive in that we have to print, if we have 51,000 registered voters, at least we must print maybe double or even 3 times more, because a voter is allowed, if they make a mistake, they are allowed to ask for another ballot and then they cancel that particular ballot. So we printed over 100,000 ballot papers, and as you are aware, we are running 13 different elections. The 12 are completely different because each ward has different candidates and only one ballot is similar across all the 12 wards. That is a proportional representation ballot. So we had to hire staff. All the staff members need to be paid. We had to train staff and even pay them for training. Our logistics, some of them came from Polokwane, others came from Gauteng. So all these things, the trucks that are transporting them, almost 1 million has been spent to run these by-elections.
Thank you so much, Mem Mateta. That is the Provincial Electoral Officer here in Limpopo, Mem Nkaro Mateta, stating that it is going to cost the taxpayer around R1 million to ensure that residents of Thabazimbi do cast their vote both today and tomorrow. She's also encouraged all residents, all registered voters, around 51,000 of them, to come cast their vote. She says those who had registered for special votes and could not go to polling stations today are welcome to do so tomorrow. We'll be bringing you more details from and around Thabazimbi and its surrounding areas.